Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's our first topic of the
First
day,
topic
boys?
of the
How
day.
about the podcast game? Let's just talk about why we in the podcast game. Why we? I'm
We in the
saying, yeah.
podcast game because we just in the podcast game. Damn it. So shit, man. It's all calling.
So, Fred,
Yo, what's up, man?
how you feel, man? How you
Man,
doing in life right now? What do you feel like you're gonna bring to the Yes Sir podcast? What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
help
bring
us out with?
some health, some cooking, some advice for the youth. You know the youth, they need some advice, man. I'm gonna help the youth out.
You're such a youth.
Fred, really
Really,
switching,
they really,
honestly.
they're not. I don't know where their heads at. And it's confusing me. I'm gonna bring it back
Yeah,
to the equilibrium that it needs to
yeah.
be at. 'Cause right now I feel like it's a bit unbalanced.
And what do you think is causing that imbalance, Fred? What do you think causes that imbalance?
Society has changed a lot, man.
What's one major factor?
A lot of factors. A lot of factors that's causing this youth imbalance, man. Social media.
You're right.
Social media. Social damn
I, I'll give you another one.
feminism.
Feminism. I'll give
That
you another
that's
one.
Well, KB took a left turn. Um,
whoa. Yeah, that's
KB took a left turn. Me, what would I blame it on?
rap music.
Rap music. It's like, nah. Remember they tried to blame
There
rap
is
music for
some rap
everything, bro?
music. I mean,
They still do that.
Yeah,
but
there's
but
some,
music
but
has
not
always
all.
been influencing the youth for ages, bro. It's just part of how.
It influences everybody. It doesn't matter what age you are.
Exactly.
Where
There's literally people. There's people who saw Will Smith slap Chris Rock, and they are going to, for the rest of their lives, remember that moment. And they're like 40 years old, and you know what they're gonna do when they go to a comedy show and hear something they don't like? They probably gonna go
that
up there
nigga.
and slap a man because they saw Will Smith. Does it matter
Now think about that
why?
slap. How
If
what
they understand what's going on,
what is
they
that?
just saw that happen.
Matter of fact, let's get into this. Let's
They
get into that.
internalized it. Damn, I shouldn't even brought it up, but I mean, it is
Let's
what it
get
is
into
now. I
that,
might as well
boys.
talk about it.
Let's get into that,
Bro,
boys.
I don't even know where to start with that slap, man.
Me
Hold on, hold on,
personally,
hold on.
me
Wait, no.
personally,
I got a question. No, I got a question about this, right? So, say I'm gonna use CJ for example,
Yes.
right? CJ, right? You forget about all the things that you're Will Smith right now. You forget about all the things in the past. This is
so
your
you're talking to
moment.
me.
Yes. But everybody's in CJ's shoes right now. We're in the Oscars. Or wherever we're at.
I'm CJ.
Bet.
Okay.
You're with your girl, CJ. Just remember
Yeah.
this. Okay. And I'm talking about your girl. Remember.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how you censored it. That was very respectful of you.
So then the joke gets said. You
Said
feel
the word.
disrespected, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. Do you think your girl's gonna let you ruin your reputation just to go up there and slap that man?
Mm.
Okay. This is a
Because
loaded
me
question.
knowing
Mm.
you,
This is a
CJ,
loaded question.
Mm.
This is a
see,
loaded question. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something
Especially
right now.
knowing
Let me
that the
gather
guy
myself
is
before I.
knowing the guy is the comedian.
Okay, so we're saying. So you're saying no background to the story, no
no, same background, same everything, same
history.
His job.
everything.
Okay, so it is like so I'm in Will Smith's shoes. Is what you're saying?
You're
You're saying
Will
I'm in Will
Smith's
Smith's
shoes,
shoes.
but
So all this stuff happens with Jada. All that
yes,
stuff goes down like that, and
yes,
then I go to the Oscars. Is what you're telling me?
yes, with her, yes. Do
Well, I
you
mean,
think? Let me hear.
if you really think about it, no, she's not gonna stop me, and she probably wants me to go up there and slap him. I honestly,
Well,
and look, I mean, I've seen a lot of what the women have to say online. I mean, it could just be a loud minority, but from what I've seen,
Yeah, they get pretty horny off that. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
they seem to like what that man did. So who am I? Who am I? The feminist I am.
wait,
If
so
I know what
wait,
women
wait, wait,
need
wait,
from
wait,
her,
wait, 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 wait.
It
how
works.
could I ever?
I'm
How
sorry, I
could
didn't
I
catch
ever
that.
be against slap a man?
Man said he's a
You
feminist.
said
Go
the
ahead.
women are
I'm a
okay with
feminist.
what Will Smith did.
I'm a feminist.
You said the women
Huh?
Most of them are okay because he was protecting a black woman.
He was protecting a black woman, a
who has
strong,
no respect for
independent
him.
black woman. in front of the whole world. Okay, let me tell you
Independent,
something
she
right now.
dug her own hole and she did not want to lay in it. It's as simple as that. But
No, she's in there.
she's not in there. Will
No,
Smith is
she's in there.
slowly dragging her out that hole right now.
Okay,
If we're
and he's
really
switching
going,
spots with her. So if I'm Chris Rock, though, honestly, I honestly don't know how you don't snap him back right there.
if I'm Chris Rock, I'm
If
dodging that
it's
slap.
really, if it was really, that's what I'm saying. That too. If it was really like not staged at all, how did he only react?
Why he didn't slap
How
him
did he
back?
only react?
You know why Chris Rock slap him back? Because it wasn't intended to be to cause a fight, bro. He kept it professional. He kept it professional. Will Smith acted
Yeah,
out
he
of
did.
emotion. Chris Rock did not, because it wasn't even anything underneath it. Like, it wasn't supposed to be hurtful. It was a joke. It wasn't intended to cause
Yeah.
conflict. So he wasn't. No,
Well, I couldn't
he wasn't planning on
say that.
conflict. Jada should have seen his man like, yo, we don't need conflict right now. Get your Oscar and let's go home. What are you
That's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if we keeping it real, I didn't even know that they was playing. I didn't even know that was happening. I didn't know that about Oscar.
Bro, niggas wouldn't
Until
even
Will
heard the
Smith.
joke. Me, you,
No,
Fred,
it's
we
the
would not
Oscar.
even
The
cared
Oscar
about
is
the joke because we
notorious
wouldn't
for
even watch the Oscars.
violating
I'm gonna keep it real though, bro. I'm gonna keep it real though. Chris Rock.
comedic.
I mean, now he knows he can't say that. Obviously, he probably didn't know that at the time, but you can't say that, bro. Can't say
Bro,
that.
I
I
feel
would have
like
Cannot
said
there's
it
say
been
still.
that.
worse
I'm
things
Cannot
said.
still
say
gonna
that.
say it.
That's
As
my
much
thing
as
too.
this
Bro,
though.
Okay. Well, it's two ways to look at it. Not two ways. There's multiple ways to look at it. But just for right now, I'll say two ways to look at it. You could say, okay, Chris Rock, don't make that joke. You know what I mean? Like, don't make that joke. Don't upset people. But that's not realistic when you're a comedian. You know what I mean? That's not realistic to say when
Exactly.
you're a comedian, bro. Because if you're a comedian, he's gonna joke on everything. He's gonna joke about everything.
The funniest jokes are the hurtful truth. It's as simple as that.
Sometimes you got to get that 30 on. You know what I mean? And then that'll be it.
yo, there are videos circling around the internet of Jada saying she doesn't really care what people say about her hair. I feel like it's because the lights were on her at that time. She wanted to act like, oh yeah, I'm offended now. Don't do that. But look, bro, I really saw a video. She was like, I really don't care what you say about my bald head. She said that. She said that. So she should have stopped Will Smith.
She was laughing when he said he got smacked the shit out of. I got another scenario for you boys. Got another scenario, right? You're Jaden Smith, right? Right?
Which one
Right?
am I wearing? Am I Jaden Smith wearing a skirt or am I Jaden Smith not
Huh?
wearing a skirt?
Not wearing a skirt, but it doesn't matter. You still
Okay.
wore the skirt.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
I'm just asking. I have to get into character.
It's so weird, bro. What?
Okay.
Yes,
J.
indeed.
And that's
Oh.
your mother that just got disrespected. Do you want your father to go slap that man or knock him out?
Let me tell you something right now.
I'm expecting
If
somebody to
my
get knocked
father,
out
and
after
then we're talking about my
disrespecting my
father, we're
mother.
talking about Will Smith.
Yo, Will Smith would have been hated nationally because it wasn't that deep.
But the thing is, he wouldn't have been hated nationally because there would have been hella black people giving him
You've been there
respect. He
before.
done knocked the bro
You've
out
been there
about his
before. You've
wife.
been disrespected by somebody before over a female. Don't do that. Okay, we all been there before. Everybody's been there before. Everybody's been there before.
Not
You
my
understand how
female.
upset you would be. You understand
Whoa,
how
whoa, whoa,
upset you would be if
whoa,
somebody
whoa, whoa.
disrespects your girl.
Not
It
my
doesn't
girl.
matter the conflict that's going on, whatever. It's just the fact that somebody disrespected your relationship with your wife, whatever. You already know how that's about to be.
You're slapping a nigga about your wife? I'm not slapping no nigga about my wife. I'm knocking him out.
Yes, of course. I will. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna tolerate. I'm not tolerating. I'm not tolerating no disrespect. I'm not saying Will Smith should have just tolerated it.
And knock
If
his
he
ass
personally
out.
felt
Put
there's
him
a problem
out.
with that, I don't. I'm not saying he should have tolerated it, right? If he
Well, how
personally
does
felt
that? Why does
his
that
wife
make
been
him even more
disrespectful,
barbarian if he
okay,
settled something
do what you gotta do as a man, but do
with
it
with
professionally
with
because
what
you're on
I
national
think is
TV. All right,
the most the most
tell him to
swift.
That's
come
how white people
backstage,
see it.
or meet him
Straight
at
to
the
the
after
point where you
party,
say
and
tell somebody to stop doing something.
handle your business. Like you're not a barbarian. You don't gotta go up there and
I mean,
just punch
but this is why. I mean, this is why people say. You know what's funny? Jim Carrey
because
said it right. He was
yeah,
like,
but
"Oh,
because if
Hollywood's mindless, stuff like that." But at the same time,
because you're
how
on
is he gonna
national
say that
TV,
and then also try to
I,
preach like, "Oh, non-violence and stuff like that"? But you also
like
won't say
if it's
freedom of
a
speech.
joke
That does
like
not make
that,
sense.
yeah, you don't
That does
gotta
not
go
make
on
sense.
national TV and
You
do
can't
that. A
say
joke like
freedom of
that, come
speech
on, man.
and
Like I
non-violence.
mean,
That's. I mean, that does not work. That is not the real world because you
That
cannot.
is true.
There's no
That
such
is
thing
true.
as freedom of speech.
Because if I
Everything
don't
can't be
agree
a
with you,
debate.
what you
Everything
gotta
can't be
say?
an argument. Sometimes you just gotta fight. Sometimes you gotta get slapped in the face. Sometimes it's just hands gotta be brought out.
But sometimes fights could be organized. Can they not?
They could be organized. They could definitely be
Right?
organized.
That's true. That's
They
true.
don't have to be all of a sudden spontaneous. You could literally tell. You could literally tell them me here and when. You could tell them the time, place. Day, everything. You don't have to do it. Honestly, I think that was kind of like a. I don't know. It's not a bitch thing.
We gotta take it for what it is. He was trying to impress her because he think he trying to be like Tupac. Real talk.
Wow.
Bro.
Because shit, if that's about your wife though, I'm
That was an
disrespecting a man
assumption,
no matter
KB. You
where I
pulled that
am.
one from
I'm not
deep. Logo assumption.
Yeah, I don't even understand the situation
How you
with
going?
Tupac
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Jada. Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, does she still like I'm hearing rumors. It sounds like rumors to me. Like,
It don't even matter. She goes to visit his grave on a daily basis, even after the Oscars.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that. They were pretty close friends, right?
No, he
I
was.
mean,
She
it
was
was
in love
pretty
with the man.
close.
What are you talking about?
It was pretty
Uh,
close. I mean, he's not wrong.
Nigga said she was pretty close friends. That was more than
I mean,
friends,
they
baby
were
boy.
pretty close. Let me stop saying that
They were very
before
close.
Will try to slap me, and then I had to put this nigga out.
Put that old nigga right to the floor.
yo, I'm not. Stop it. I respect Will. Stop it, guys. I actually,
I don't respect him
I
no more.
respect Will, but I don't respect how he handled that situation.
If you handle one situation like that, you handle most of your situations emotionally.
With Will, that's not how he is, bro. I don't know what happened to him.
Come on.
I don't know what.
Bro has enough backbone to walk up to the stage to smack somebody, doesn't have enough backbone to say, take this off the red table, though.
I don't know what you're referring to, bro. What,
Oh, you gotta go watch that, Fred.
what are you
You
talking
didn't
about?
hear what he said on the red table with him and her and his daughter and his mother?
Was it during the entanglement situation?
Yes.
Uh,
If I was Will, I would have said, don't put that on the air. So you don't have enough backbone to say that, but you still
honestly,
smack
that's a
your wife.
that's a fine line between personal life and public life. You know what I mean? As a celebrity,
And that was personal as fuck.
I feel like that shit has never been on TV. Will is starting to create this habit of putting his personal life on TV, and that's the only thing I don't like. You know what I mean? Keep it private, man. That's personal.
Well, I
I mean, it
mean,
wasn't Will.
she felt as though
Jada.
we don't know what the conversations are that they're having behind closed doors. That's the thing.
You were
We
right. But
don't know
at the
what
time,
they're talking about. That's why
there's no way
I
this.
mean, obviously it's something to talk about. So I'm not gonna say we can't discuss it. But at the same time, we don't know what be going on between them. So everything we say is essentially an assumption. You know what I mean? Well, it's not essentially; it is an assumption. So I mean,
Bro, I was
whatever truth you're getting out of this is what you created.
I'm not creating any truth. I'm just trying to
I'm
create
going off the facts of what I see.
create rules. Actually, like it's not. Is it too much to say keep your private life private?
I mean, it's not. I mean, it is
Is
too
it
much.
Not Will's
It is
doing.
too
That's
much for some
what he's
people.
doing though.
We were just talking about social media. Social media, everybody needs to post something. Everybody needs to be seen on there. Everybody needs to have an opinion.
like the only reason why we knew they were having relationship issues is because they brought it out to the public.
That's true.
The only reason why. No, it's not like press was on them or anything. They literally had like a whole camera set. Like what? They organized it. It was dumb. Like why did they feel like the public need to know this? When people think of Will Smith, they don't think of Will and Jada. They just only think about Will Smith, bro. They don't care about Jada. Jada's just your wife. You don't got that's your personal life. You know what I mean?
That is true. Well, I want to know why she started Red Table. I want to know why
The
she started
talk.
that.
I mean, it's red table talk. I mean, they tell you. I mean, they want to talk about red tables.
Talk about your life
Talk
though.
about red tables.
Ugh,
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be my wife. I would have been like, no.
The youth. I don't even know, bro. I don't know how relationships are complex, bro. I'm not getting that conversation.
I mean, I think
I mean,
it is complex, bro. It's at the same time, it's what you could tolerate and what you could work through. So I mean,
Different for
for me,
everybody too.
that's not something
There's no way
I could honestly say I would be able to deal with. I don't think no amount of money,
you
no amount of
can't
love.
respect Will Smith. How can you tolerate that? How could you tolerate that? There's no way.
I mean, he could be a
Relation,
There is.
you never know. Yeah, you never know too. You never know in relationships, bro.
Bro can go get a therapist and a fucking hooker. Like, bro's stretching it right now with his wife. He's stretching it.
We don't know, bro. We don't
Because the
know.
judiciary it's not that great. Let me tell you, there's no way. How that thing is not that great. It can't be that what of a slip and slide for him to be doing this crazy nonsense. To not even think about your future during the like this is they're not gonna allow your kids up there.
Right. CJ was right when he said. I agree with CJ when he said everything we state our assumptions because all we see is what they want us to see. You know. So we,
Whoa, they want it. I don't think they. I don't. Uh,
bro, they're conscious beings. Everything they did, they decided to do.
yeah, you're right.
So
You think they talked about everything? I don't think they talked about the red table. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Jada just low key just did that because she was
bro.
bored.
Oh, you talking about the
I had to
original
say,
one? I
I
don't
had to
remember
say yes
what,
and click up.
bro. I honestly like I don't be tapped into all that social media, that beef and all that shit.
Neither. I don't
But
even remember.
I don't remember how it started. I don't.
Yeah,
I
me
just
neither,
know that
bro.
the whole thing happened like August. Everybody was saying his name, all that good shit. You know what I mean? That whole thing, like the memes. I remember the memes, and I remember all that
I
stuff.
remember memes like
I remember
crazy.
that for some reason it just became hot news. You know what I mean? It just became hot news out of nowhere. They did the red table. Will cried. They made a meme about it, and then some time passes, and then this happens.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, there's
And it's still
a
open.
lot of little stuff going on in the background in their business, but so I can only go off of what I got.
Hey, I'll never be in that position. That's all I gotta say.
I definitely
I
could
don't.
not relate.
I would never be able to relate to that man.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you.
Hey, Will, I love you too, man. I just want you to know that this is just talking, man. We love you.
I don't love you, Will. You have lost my respect
Will,
forever.
you're still an
You
S
are
tier guy for me. Okay, still an S tier guy.
Whoa,
you are definitely a
whoa,
your guy.
whoa! Y'all talking about the Fresh Prince here? Y'all gotta be quiet, bro. Y'all gotta be.
Stop it. He's not the Fresh Prince
He
anymore.
is the Fresh
Oh.
Prince. Excuse me.
He is an emasculated young black man now.
Next
I'm
topic: is
sorry.
Will Smith still the
Not
Fresh
even young,
Prince?
old
Yes,
black.
Will Smith is still the Fresh Prince.